Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We got this.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 8.
Mike 54. Silver. Showing it.
Hey, kill. 26.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
56. I'm coming. Go. 56. Mike
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun.
Watch the screen.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Wide 8.
Kill.
Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 26.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 49ers' 49-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch a slant.
26.
On the counter, Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mike,
Here we go. Wide 8.
Mike's 5-4.
Hey, 47.
Pick it up. 54. No. Mike. Check. Watch.
26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too.
Let's go.
And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Elliott. There he goes again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs right there. That was a pretty clinical drive right there.
Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0?
Here we go. Like 20.
I think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Here we go. 180.
54 Mike.
Here it comes. 11. Set hut.
And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
First thing, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural best.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go.
Right there. 54 Mike. You can't block me.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Cooper's got it. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a ring on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
I'm coming after you.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Dancing to his left, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The kick by Marr is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
Let's go, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The
Black
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
White.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3.5. Where do they go to here?
Look at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Here we go.
Spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Here we go. 21.
Check 37.
At the 40-yard line.
65.
Hey, alert 48.
Play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Here we go.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10.
36.
21. Here we go. Set hot.
Now this time, Garoppolo throw. For the catch made, this is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go. 180.
You must be getting
Set
tired.
hot.
Check.
Set hot.
On first down, here's Breida. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run.
Set hot.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, does it bring in your tight end, keep him in? Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Let's go on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Prescott. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here
San
we go.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had a 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first.
Here we go, here we go.
But if all else fails, less than a field goal attempt for him.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that,
Here we
that
go.
may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up a little bit.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
It's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go,
so
here we go, here we go.
2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they
Here
did
we go,
completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Again, Garoppolo into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it in the end zone.
Here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go. Right in.
Right there, 54 Mike. All day, just like that, just like that.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
54. Mike, 54. On deck.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Being chased out left. And this one's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship.
Let's get in there.
What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The kick by Maher is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Let's go.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Nice, sweetheart.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Maher, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The
Like
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here we go.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Set hut.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Austin. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Here we go.
Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now, down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go. Got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Here we go.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
That's it, baby.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Double tight.
We got 3 now with Houston.
Don't worry about that.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco and a pickup of 16.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Here we go. 180.
Check. 48's the mic.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best.
Here we go.
He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Breaks a tackle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Watch the run.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Garoppolo now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Here we go,
They
here we
come
go,
up
here we
here
go.
with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. Sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Boys, bring it up. Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Here we go.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
We saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go, 46, 46.
54.
You don't know no better.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
46.
On second and 9, Prescott. Cooper fast with a feet. It's caught. Cooper. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 34.
All day, every day, any day.
26.
Here's Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And that was blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54, wide in.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. Wide in.
56 is the mic.
Here we go, 46.
56 the mic, boys. 56. 56.
Switch. 26.
Now on second and 13. Prescott. This is caught by Witten, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 16.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go, wide in.
56. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
26.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12.
Let's get it.
Here Here we go. 1-8.
56, right there, 56. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
26.
On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is third down and 12.
47. 26.
Prescott yet again. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
40.
Here we go, here we go.
49er
Like 20.
offense set to get this drive underway.
Hey,
Get hot.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get
Let's
heated.
go, baby.
The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
The full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Throwing now. It's Garoppolo. Looking sideline, incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Here we go.
Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So they'll come up after the incompletion
21,
for
21.
second down.
Mike, 48, Mike, 48.
Get hot.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go,
The
here we go.
Niners on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
Hey, here we go. 1-8.
Mike's by 4. Check, 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 check.
On first down, it's Elliott. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 1-8.
Mike 54. Get your swerve on.
26.
They'll try to run for it with Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, Whitmore on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
Here we go, here we go.
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here. Because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
All day, baby.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Garoppolo. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Let him know, let him know.
21, 21.
Mike 55.
Ahead.
Mike 55.
Ahead.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Gun, gun, gun.
Staying open.
Here we go, here we go. 26.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Elliott.
Here we go.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This will be taken in after 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Here we go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here we go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, alert! 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 Dad! Dad!
Looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go again.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, I remember, is being able to see the play develop. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into